Sometimes things fall from the sky unexpectedly, which can be amazing or scary. We've always been fascinated by the airspace, but it's not always clear what will happen when something falls to Earth crashing out of the heavens. From mysterious alien inscriptions to meteorites that changed people's lives, here are 15 mysterious things that have fallen from the sky. Number 15. Mysterious alien inscriptions. Have you ever heard of the mysterious stone that fell from the sky in Canada back in 1908? Well, a researcher stumbled upon a newspaper article about it, and it remains to this day one of the most inexplicable things to ever come crashing down from the heavens. Legend has it that a teenager was working in his garden when a meteor came hurtling towards him at an incredible speed. But this wasn't an ordinary meteor. Upon closer inspection, it was covered in strange alien symbols that were far too intricate to be mere coincidences. This discovery sparked intense debate and controversy among experts and theorists, with many wondering if it was a sign of an ancient civilization trying to make contact with Earth. Despite the acceptance that the symbols on the meteorite were indeed of extraterrestrial origin, deciphering their meaning has proven to be a monumental challenge. Experts have spent countless hours trying to make sense of the symbols, but their secrets remain shrouded in mystery. The meteor is now stored in a local museum, waiting for the day when detailed scrutiny will finally allow us to unlock the secrets that it holds. Who knows what we might discover? Before we go on, like this video, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell right now for more amazing content. What is this dark object that just crash landed on Earth from outer space? Well, that's our topic today, is about a strange object that has recently crashed onto Earth. The object is black and pointy, and it made deep scars on the ground, which shows that it was traveling at a very high speed. Scientists found it in a secret location, and it's surrounded by large mounds of soil. The object is a mystery, and it has caused a lot of controversy. Some people believe that it's an alien spaceship or part of one. This is one of the most puzzling things that have ever fallen from the sky, and it might hold the answers to our questions about alien life. We don't know why it crashed onto Earth, but it's possible that it malfunctioned or was hit by something in space. It's essential to study this object because it could give us a better understanding of the universe and its mysteries. Do you have any thoughts about what this object could be? Share your ideas with us in the comments below. Number 14. Fukang Palisite Meteorite. In the vast expanse of China's Gobi Desert lies a meteorite that is truly out of this world. It's called the Fukang Palisite, and it's not your typical space rock. When scientists discovered it, they didn't think much of it until they sliced it open. What they found inside was nothing short of amazing. The Fukang Palisite has a unique honeycomb pattern of olivine, which gives it a mesmerizing mosaic effect of golden drops embedded in the rock. It's an incredibly rare find, as only 1% of meteorites have this composition, and it's believed to be one of the most beautiful examples of this type of meteorite. Despite its enormous value, estimated to be over $2 million, it remains unsold. This remarkable meteorite has been split into several pieces, and each one is highly prized by collectors and scientists alike. This meteorite is a testament to the incredible mysteries and wonders that lie beyond our planet. Number 13. Massive Hoba Meteorite. Imagine plowing your farm and suddenly hitting something that weighs more than 66 tons. This is what happened to a farmer in Namibia back in 1920, when he accidentally struck a massive chunk of metal buried in the ground. To everyone's surprise, it turned out to be a meteorite. Not just any meteorite, but one of the largest ever found on Earth. This incredible meteorite is called Hoba, and it's believed to have crashed down to Earth around 80,000 years ago. What makes it so special is not just its massive size, but also its unique shape. It's approximately squared at 9 feet aside and was about 3 feet thick, which leads scientists to believe that it hit the Earth at relatively low speeds, keeping it intact. The Hoba meteorite is made up of roughly 84% iron and 16% nickel, making it the largest piece of iron ever found. When some Americans expressed interest in buying it, it became clear that the meteorite was too massive to move. Today, the Hoba meteorite is a national monument and a popular tourist attraction that you can visit in Namibia. It's a reminder of the incredible and mysterious objects that come from outer space and fall to Earth. Number 12. The Jelly Rain. Get ready to hear about one of the weirdest and creepiest stories you have ever heard. In 1994, the small town of Oakville was hit by a rain unlike any other. Instead of normal raindrops, the town was bombarded with blobs of jelly 6 times in just 3 weeks. The town was left scratching their heads, wondering where the strange jelly was coming from and what it could be. The situation only got worse when people who came in contact with the jelly blobs started to get sick with flu-like symptoms for weeks afterwards. Some even reported getting more severe illnesses. Even more concerning, many pets died after touching the jelly. Officials had no explanation for this freaky phenomenon, leaving the town in a state of panic. Scientists decided to investigate this strange jelly and found it contained white blood cells from humans and had no nuclei. This only made the mystery even more baffling. Some people speculated that the military's bombing in the Pacific Ocean caused the jellyfish to explode and somehow condensed into jelly blobs that rained down on Oakville. But even though the military did admit to bombing in the area at the time, this theory doesn't seem to answer all the questions this weird jelly rain has raised. To this day, the jelly rain of Oakville remains one of the strangest and most mysterious phenomenon we've ever seen. Number 11. Lucky meteor encounter. Get ready to witness one of the rarest moments in history. A skydiver, in the middle of his thrilling freefall, had the most unexpected encounter with a meteorite passing just inches away from him. This breathtaking moment was captured on camera and left experts amazed, as the probability of such an event is only 1 in 500 billion. The skydiver was in complete awe, unable to believe that he had just witnessed a meteorite flying right past him. The footage he captured shows the meteorite zooming past him, missing him by only a few feet. Had it hit him, the consequences would have been disastrous. But this man's luck was on his side that day, as he came out unscathed. Finding a meteorite is already a rare occurrence, but to capture one on camera while skydiving is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. It's so rare that the man who captured this video has a greater chance of winning the lottery 1,000 times over than ever experiencing something like this again. The asteroid in this clip is yet to be found, but the footage remains one of the most extraordinary things to ever happen in the sky. Number 10. The mystery of Gibeon meteorites. Billions of years ago, a meteorite crashed onto our Earth, and it was unlike any other meteorite we have seen. The meteor was made of a substance called Gibeon that was completely new to our planet. Over time, more than 150 pieces and fragments of this meteorite have been found, and they continue to fascinate us to this day. The most significant discovery of the Gibeon meteorite was made by a farmer in Namibia, who stumbled upon a large lump of it while digging in his field. Scientists from all over the world were amazed by it and continued to study it. They believe that this meteorite hit the Earth millions of years ago and played a crucial role in the formation of our planet's core, which led to significant changes and mass extinctions. It's incredible to discover a meteorite that contains elements never before seen on Earth. The unique triangle patterns on the surface of the Gibeon meteorite resemble the rough surface of diamonds, which is a striking similarity that leaves us all in wonder. The Gibeon meteorite is one of the most remarkable discoveries ever made, and we continue to learn about our planet's history each passing day. Number 9. Winchcomb's Magic Meteor. In February 2021, while the world was still under a lockdown, something miraculous happened in Gloucestershire. People captured footage of a bright fireball shooting across the sky, and it turned out to be an asteroid crashing down to Earth. The asteroid broke into pieces, with the biggest piece landing in a family's driveway. Scientists immediately collected the samples for study, and what they found was mind-blowing. This asteroid was 4.6 billion years old, which means it's as old as our solar system itself. It's amazing to think about how long this asteroid must have traveled through space to reach Earth. But that's not all. The asteroid also had compounds that matched the water on Earth, providing strong evidence for the theory that asteroids bring water to planets. This finding sheds light on the origins of water on our planet and opens new avenues for research. The Winchcombe meteorite, as it's known, is a rare and precious discovery. It gives us a glimpse into the history of our universe, and it helps us understand how our planet came to be. The fact that it landed in the UK driveway during a lockdown is nothing short of incredible. This meteorite reminds us that there's still so much we don't know about the universe, and that there's always more to discover. Number 8. The Lucky Strike. Can you imagine hearing a loud crash coming from your roof? It's usually not a good sign, but for one man in Indonesia, it was the luckiest thing that ever happened to him. This man was a coffin maker, and he discovered that a meteorite had crashed through his roof and landed in his garden. To his amazement, the rock was still warm to the touch. At first, he thought it was a good sign for him and his family, but then he found out just how much the space rock was worth. This meteorite was over 4.5 billion years old and was extremely rare, making it incredibly valuable. The man sold the meteorite to a private collector for a whopping $1.85 million, which was more than 30 years worth of his salary. The collector now keeps the space rock suspended in liquid nitrogen, as it weighs almost 5 pounds. This discovery completely changed the life of this one lucky man. Who would have thought that a meteorite crashing through your roof could be so life-changing? Number 7. The Birds Invasion. It all started when a family came home to find their house flooded with birds, and not just a few, but hundreds of them. The birds had all flown into the chimney and made themselves right at home, taking up residence in every nook and cranny. The family was completely overwhelmed and stopped counting as they reached bird number 800. The birds didn't seem bothered by the humans in the house at all. and they just went about their business as if they owned the place. It was as if they all decided to follow their leader and take a dive into the chimney, without any hesitation. The family was at a loss as what to do, and they didn't want to harm the birds, so they decided to wait until the birds fell asleep before gently placing them in cardboard boxes and taking them outside to set them free. It was a tedious process, but they managed to get all the birds out of their home safely. This bizarre and incredible scene is one of the oddest things we have ever seen. There's just no rational explanation as for why birds decided to fly into this particular chimney and take over this family's home. One thing is for sure, it's a story they'll never forget. Number 6. Raining reptiles. Picture this. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly, out of nowhere, a lizard falls from the sky. That's exactly what happened in Florida, where the weather forecast warned locals about a strange phenomenon, iguanas falling from the sky. Now, before you imagine a tornado sweeping up a bunch of lizards, it turns out that the reason for this bizarre occurrence is the cold weather. You see, these cold-blooded creatures don't handle the chilly temperatures too well, so they basically shut down and become temporarily immobilized. But don't worry, they're not dead. In fact, once they warm up in a safe and hot place, they come back to life and go on their way. Still, it's a strange sight to see these creatures raining down from the sky. And it's not just a one-time thing. It's become a seasonal occurrence in Florida, the only place in the world where you might just get hit by a falling iguana. Number 5. Spaceship junks. It was a typical day for the farmers in Australia until they stumbled upon a strange and unusual object that had fallen out of the sky and landed on their land. The object was like nothing they had ever seen before. It looked like an alien obelisk straight out of a science fiction movie. The news of the discovery quickly spread around the world, and people were left wondering if this was some sort of space technology or maybe even an alien tool or craft. The farmers and experts examined the object closely, hoping to uncover the mystery behind it. But they soon discovered that the object wasn't of extraterrestrial origin. It was actually part of a SpaceX satellite that had been launched only 20 months before. With so many satellites orbiting the Earth, it's not uncommon for debris to fall back to Earth, and this was just one of those cases. The object stood almost 10 feet tall and was scorched due to its journey through the Earth's atmosphere. It had caused quite a stir in Australia and around the world, but the truth behind it is far less exciting than what people had initially thought. This strange incident remains one of the weirdest things to have fallen from space, and it's a reminder that the technology we send out into space can come back to us in unexpected ways. Number 4. The hidden rain world. Have you ever stopped to think about what's inside a raindrop? What if I told you that within a single drop of rain, there is an entire world of microorganisms and creatures that we can't see with our naked eye? You might think that rain is just water falling from the sky, but it's much more than that. It's a hidden world of stunning creatures that live in complete isolation from our human-sized world. With modern-day microscopes, we're able to see things we could never see before, and it's given us a new understanding of the rain that falls down to Earth. Imagine looking through a lens and seeing organisms moving and living in their tiny raindrops. It's truly mesmerizing and inspires awe and wonder. It just goes to show that even the most ordinary parts of nature hold a myriad of wonders hidden right underneath our eyes. Number 3. Cosmic fireworks. A rare and incredible event occurred in the UK recently, as a massive meteorite crashed down to Earth and was captured by many doorbell cameras across the country. This was not your average meteorite, as it was enormous and created a spectacular aerial display that many Brits mistook for a grand fireworks show. The meteorite illuminated the sky as it streaked down to Earth and exploded in a massive fireball before colliding with the ground. Many witnesses were left stunned by the incredible sight, but fortunately, the modern age we live in allowed for the event to be recorded from various angles. Eyewitnesses reported that they even heard what sounded like an explosion as the meteorite came down. Sadly, due to the intense burning of the meteorite, it completely disintegrated before reaching the surface of the Earth. This means that the only thing scientists can study about this incredible event is the meteorite's path down to Earth, as it wasn't one of the few that managed to make it down in one piece. Even though we couldn't study the meteorite itself, witnessing such a rare and awe-inspiring event was certainly unforgettable. It's a reminder that our universe is full of incredible phenomena, and we're lucky to be able to witness some of them, even from our own backyards. Number 2. Surviving camera's adventure. It's not often that we get to witness the fall of an object from the sky, but in this incredible story, we have just that. A GoPro camera was attached to a plane, and during its flight, it came loose and fell to the Earth from nearly 30,000 feet in the air. It's a miracle that the camera survived such a brutal fall. The footage captured as the camera tumbles through the sky is a swirling, chaotic mass, but it's still mesmerizing to watch. When the camera finally landed on a farmer's land, it ended up right in the middle of a pig pen. As the camera focuses on the pigs who come to investigate, we can see just how close it was to being turned into a tasty snack. But thankfully, the GoPro camera survived yet again. The farmer was able to find the camera and quickly shared the footage online. As the video went viral, people marveled at the incredible journey this GoPro camera had been on. From being attached to a plane to falling from the sky and landing in a pig pen, this camera had truly been through it all. It's a testament to the incredible durability of GoPro cameras and a reminder that you never know what you might find when you look to the sky. Number 1. Meteor apocalypse. In 2013, a massive 40-ton meteorite entered Russian airspace without anyone's knowledge. It was the largest object to enter our atmosphere in the last century, and it had a violent come-down. As it descended towards the Earth, it caused chaos and confusion, even setting off car alarms as it roared into the atmosphere. The meteorite exploded in mid-air, thanks to the force of its impact, and its explosion was being closely monitored and studied. Scientists discovered that the meteorite exploded with the same force as a nuclear missile, which was truly catastrophic. The sound waves from the explosion caused significant damage, shattering windows in many buildings and leaving onlookers temporarily blinded. It was a terrifying experience that made people feel like they were witnessing the end of the world. While it was a miracle that the meteor disintegrated in midair, the incident raises concerns that meteors of this size can easily slip past our radars, and we may only realize their danger when it's too late. It is essential that we improve our ability to track and monitor such objects to prevent future disasters. As we've seen, the sky can be a wild and unpredictable place. It's amazing to witness these events unfold, but it's also a reminder that we're mere mortals in the face of the vast and mighty universe. So next time you look up at the stars, remember to be grateful for a small and wondrous place in the cosmos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.